A few months ago, this on-demand Bosch hot water heater started tripping the breaker. This element heats the water up warm. This element in this pot heats the water up hot. So they sent us a brand new element, which is right there. And I tried to remove the element from the pot, and it wouldn't come out of the pot. And I tried. It was jammed in there. So we bought this gizmo that is called over the other side of the basement. It is called a Small Wonder, made in China, sold at Amazon for $178, and you put it on the water inlet pipe and you wrap the wires one way and the other way, and you end them both so they're on the same side. You plug this little gizmo in and you wait. And I read the reviews on Amazon for the Small Wonder, and most of the reviews were positive. People said it broke up the sediment in their pipes and unclogged their pipes. I said, yeah, right, but it's better than a water softener with back flushing and regenerating and salt. So this thing has been in place for a few months, and it's full of sediment. I said, well, time to try replace this element. And I unbolted it, and it came out of the pot. And in the bottom is sediment. Minerals from the water that make the water unlatherable. You try to make some soap lather or rinse it off, and it doesn't because the ions are oriented the wrong direction. Some chemist or physicist can tell me exactly what happens, but I read the reviews and I read the blurb that came with it, and it worked. It broke up a lot of the sediment. It more than just softened the water, it broke down the sediment that was clogged in the pipe, and it's all in the filter. So I am very happy with my Small Wonder. And it may not work on your water system, but it might. It's a lot easier and a lot less maintenance than a regenerating water softener. So I've got to change my wiring now. Plug things in over there, and clean the crap out of this pot. They don't sell these pots. I said, I'll buy a new pot. Nope, not available. Called Bosch directly. They don't make them. They'll sell you an element for a couple $100 for under warranty is how I got mine. They should have told me to put a filter on before I put this thing on, but I didn't put it on. It was there. I've got to get to work. It is almost 10 o'clock at night, and I'm fixing a hot water heater because that's what landlords do. It's going back together. You got to hear what I'm listening to. Where's the yeah. Listen to this music. You hear it? I'm listening to All the Traditions on VPR, Vermont Public Radio, with Robert Resnick. And I have no idea what this is. I would guess it's China, where it meets... Where does China meet? Russia, on the very top. Pretty crazy, huh? I got the element installed. I got lots of Vaseline. That's it. What a crazy. Want to hear some more? I'll probably get slapped with a big fine from YouTube. Yeah, I gotta go get shaved before I go to Detroit. I'm going to Detroit tomorrow with Billy. Alrighty, that's ready to go in. Got it all gooped up. Yeah, this is what I listen to. News and weird stuff. Okay, I gotta get this all bolted back together and crank her up. And that element is history. All sediment to death. All done. All the wires are plugged in. 3 wires here to plug in, a gray one, a brown one, a red one. And put the 2 wires on this side of the over limit switch, and everything's tight and nothing's touching or rubbing. It's a tight squeeze. I'm going to turn on the water, and it sounds terrible. And it sounds like I got a big problem. Wow. I got the O-ring in properly. I just dried everything up. 10 o'clock at night and I'm fighting with this. Arrgh. 10:30 at night. I have to take it apart 3 times. Instead of putting the O-ring on the lip of the plastic or phenolic resin can, you put the O-ring into the brass top, and then you would jiggle it down, and it had a tiny leak over here, but I guess that'll stop when a bit of sediment blocks it. So it's done. Took me 3 tries to get it, but I have hot water again, which we haven't had in quite a while. The element was all packed full of sediment. And now we got hot water. Nice hot water. We can wash our gloves in it, which I'm going to take off soon and go to Subway and get a salad because I haven't eaten a thing all day, like usual. All these things you have to fix as a landlord. I was going to say, this is what landlords do, and then I thought about it for a minute. Wait a second. Way too many landlords. There's the water pump because the drainage pipe is high up, so it pumps the sewage uphill. That sounds good. Most landlords don't fix anything. I was talking to my friend in Columbia, South Carolina, and he says, yeah, landlord? His power wire was torn off the building and hanging. The pipe was bent and the meter was punched in, and he says, yeah, I told the landlord he really could care less. That's just the way it goes. Landlords don't do anything except me. Here I am, 10:30 Saturday night, fixing the hot water for the new tenant. We'll get her done, and we'll go to bed. Good night. Good night.